Good evening and welcome to the News Hour, ladies and gentlemen. This Thursday evening, Wednesday evening, former Prime Minister Manmohan Singh is suffering from scamnesia. Scamnesia, which is the selective amnesia about scams. And as a symptom of this disease, Manmohan Singh has declared that scams in India are a non-issue. He says the Modi government is wasting time by focusing on small non-issues like corruption. Maybe that is why within minutes of this discovery that scams are non-issues, Manmohan went and promptly called on Prime Minister Narendra Modi. After that, the Prime Minister in turn promptly tweeted a picture of his meeting with Manmohan Singh. So now let me simplify in case you're getting confused and tell you actually what is happening. What is happening, ladies and gentlemen, is that Manmohan Singh is giving himself a clean chit. He is giving himself a clean chit, not his party. In his speech today, he did not defend his party. He defended himself. The BJP knows Manmohan Singh is willing to ditch the Congress party to save his own skins. In January, Manmohan Singh personally called BJP leaders and contacted top BJP leaders through political intermediaries because he wanted to strike a deal to get away in the Colgate investigation. By meeting Narendra Modi, that too just one day after a top bureaucrat accused the former Prime Minister of threatening him over scams, Manmohan Singh is actually sending a message to Sonia Gandhi. He's telling Sonia Gandhi indirectly that he's ready to do a tell-all if required on the scams of the UPA government. He's ready to expose the Congress party. Now I have just three questions tonight. Question number one, after having won the elections by attacking Manmohan Singh on corruption, can the BJP do a backroom deal with the same man? How ethical is that? Two, is it too much of a coincidence that Amit Shah attacks Manmohan Singh in the morning and Narendra Modi meets him a few hours later and even tweets about it? What's going on? Thirdly, were Manmohan's scams just a bargaining chip for the BJP? To fool people, to win votes, and keep an aggressive Congress party under check. In other words, was the BJP principally and basically insincere over scams? Scamnesia. The amnesia over scams is debate number one on the News Hour this evening, and that's coming up in some time. You can join my debate by tweeting using the hashtag Scamnesia. That's debate number one. Debate number two on the News Hour this evening. The pan-India truth is that in several parts of India, it's difficult for a Muslim to get a home. It's difficult for a Muslim to get a job. If it's an uncomfortable reality, don't look away from it, because we have two young people today who are willing to speak out. All this and more is coming up, and here are the headlines this Wednesday evening on the News Hour tonight.
The BJP government keeps on harping on the theme of corruption just because it wants to detract the attention of the people to non-issues.
1 year after he was booted out by the people of India, Manmohan Singh's scamnesia is back. The former Prime Minister has exposed himself by calling corruption a non-issue. But what about your ministers going to jail in disgrace, Dr. Manmohan Singh, all because you chose to look away while they looted the country? Attack on Modi followed by a very surprising mystery courtesy call to 7 Racecourse Road. Manmohan Singh is hedging the bets on a desperate reach out to the BJP, which TimesNow reported in March.
Manmohan Singh has said that there is no corruption in the UPA government. Do you endorse that, sir?
The Congress party knows that if required, Manmohan Singh is willing to expose the Congress party, which is why today the Congress has not one word at the top level to say on Manmohan Singh.
I could not move into the flat because the builders don't allow a Muslim tenant.
India's own apartheid truth stares the nation in the face. A young Mumbai executive denied a place to stay on religious grounds. And Pranab's Bofors bomb triggers a diplomatic tussle ahead of the president's trip to Stockholm after a Swedish daily refuses to back off.
You're watching the News Hour with Arnab Goswami.
Tonight, a fresh bout of scamnesia seems to have hit the former Prime Minister Dr. Manmohan Singh because he clearly does not remember being confronted repeatedly by TimesNow on scams dogging his government. And he seems to be forgetful of an infamous list of Congress leaders and ministers who epitomized corruption during his regime. So TimesNow, which exposed one scam after the other that hit the UPA, has decided to jog Dr. Manmohan Singh's memory tonight for audaciously declaring scams and corruption to be a non-issue. Mr. Prime Minister, you say you have to make compromises. There can't be any compromise with corruption.
No.
And there cannot be a compromise even if you're running a coalition government. And sometimes when corruption happens right under your nose, Mr. Prime Minister.
For the major part of his tenure, there was one question that he repeatedly faced. And one channel has been at the forefront of exposing scam after scam when Dr. Singh was at the helm.
Where I'm thinking of,
Despite receiving direct threats,
including defamation, on TimesNow.
I wanted to relay complete my
we kept asking the tough questions to those under the scanner.
Mr. Prime Minister, there are people who are in the know about a scam of a deal. They delayed action in the deal and they continued some backroom talks, and we were told these talks are normal. Mr. Prime Minister, is it normal to continue backroom talks with a blacklisted company in a scam like this?
There have been no backroom talks. I think I have not met anybody myself.
A year after crushing defeat, Dr. Manmohan Singh hit by a fresh bout of scamnesia.
As far as I am myself concerned, I can say in all humility that I have not used my public office to enrich myself, to enrich my family, or to enrich my friends.
As scamnesia hits Dr. Manmohan Singh, we decided to jog his memory on the infamous list of ministers who epitomized corruption.
श्री मनमोहन सिंह के नेतृत्व में ही इस देश में 12 लाख करोड़ रुपया के घपले हुए थे। इसकी जिम्मेदारी से कांग्रेस कैसे भाग सकती है?
Dr. Singh, who now attacks the BJP for raking up the so-called non-issues, must explain why he made a panic call to the BJP top brass after he was summoned in relation to Colgate. A fact that was exposed by TimesNow.
Manmohan Singh reached out to the top BJP leaders somewhere between, and I can confirm the dates, between the 20th of January and the 4th or 5th of February. Manmohan Singh's message was one of concern and one of worry, and very, very, very senior BJP leaders have told me that.
Will the Congress president, who expressed solidarity a month ago, take to the streets once again? Because the allegations are only growing each year.
Someone must have designed that scam, someone must have implemented that scam. There were some people in UPA too, which knew what was happening vis-a-vis Mr. Raja.
As Manmohan chose rhetoric over reality.
So what I am saying is that all of us have an obligation to give correct information to our people.
He must realize also that the obligation to give correct information is a two-way street. Bureau Report, TimesNow. Tonight, on India's most watched news show, debate number 1. Has he forgotten A. Raja and Kalmadi? Debate number 2. Will silence help? You're watching the first News Hour debate on TimesNow Super Prime Time.
Nalin Kohli versus Jaiveer Shergill, M.R. Venkatesh versus Rahul Narvekar, R. Vaidyanathan versus Gaurav Bhatia. Let's debate. Now, Jaiveer Shergill must be quite a worrying situation for you where the former Prime Minister threatens to expose the Congress party and drops you completely, and in fact goes and wants to cut a private deal with Dr. Manmohan Singh and is speed dialing BJP leaders for some kind of an arrangement. I mean, if Manmohan Singh ends up revealing the truth about the UPS scams and exposing the names of the Congress leaders involved, it will be the end of the Congress party. Right?
Anna, firstly, Shri Manmohan Singh exposing Congress party or not exposing Congress party is a figment of imagination, highly speculative.
Mr. Jaiveer Shergill, I'd like to invite your attention to the fact that, one second, I'd like to invite your attention, sir, allow me, I'd like to invite your attention to the fact that today he defended himself, he did not defend the Congress party. He spoke about I, me, myself. He says, as far as I, me, myself, my friends are concerned, we did not and I did not use public office to enrich myself, my family or my friends. Not once did he support the Congress party, and everybody knows now, Jaiveer, what is happening in Lutyens, Delhi, that Manmohan Singh, you know, is somehow trying to survive by cutting a deal with the BJP and the government, which is why Sonia Gandhi was forced to march out in his support a few months back, because the Congress party is exceedingly nervous tonight about the consequences of such a deal for the Gandhi Parivar. Yes, Mr. Jaiveer Shergill, please come back. How do you feel about the fact the former Prime Minister is threatening to expose you now?
Enough 3 points I want to make.
No, just make a quick point in response to my question, sir. Please don't make any introductory speeches. Yeah.
Yes, I will. I will.
Please come to the point.
Shri Manmohan Singh is not suffering from any scam. Shri Manmohan Singh is not suffering from any scamnesia. It was reminding the BJP that they are suffering from an amnesia and they have conveniently forgotten
so answer my question.
To the people of this country.
So answer my question. Why did he go meet him? Why did he meet Manmohan Singh today?
Was defending.
Why did Manmohan Singh meet Modi today?
Manmohan Singh was defending.
Why did Manmohan Singh call on Modi today?
Defending that as the Prime Minister of this nation, he did not use the office for his any personal profit or for frauds as our friends in the BJP are doing.
For his personal profit, not for that of the party.
Anybody who questions Shri Manmohan Singh's honesty and integrity, I'm sorry, is bereft of any basic sense of judgment. Number 4,
sir, Mr. Jaiveer Shergill, now Mr. Jaiveer Shergill, you made your introductory comments out here. You didn't answer my question. M.R. Venkatesh, one second.
Cleared Manmohan Singh, Shri Manmohan Singh's name in the
Jaiveer Shergill, who was enriched? Jaiveer Shergill, who was enriched in the 2G scam?
If anybody has any information, they are free to give to the court or the police.
Jaiveer, the one person who knows everything. Jaiveer, the one person who knows everything about the scams is Manmohan Singh, and if he starts talking, you're going to be in serious trouble. And by the way, don't tell me about enriching himself. Manmohan Singh is saying tonight, and MR, no, 1 second. MR is coming in. MR Venkatesh is coming in. Manmohan Singh, Jaiveer, pull back. Manmohan Singh is saying tonight that I have not used public office to enrich myself. So obviously somebody has been enriched. Who was enriched in the 2G scam that caused a loss of 1.76 lakh crores to the exchequer?
Arnav, he did not use the word cabinet colleagues.
Yeah, he did not use the word cabinet colleagues.
He did not use the word cabinet colleagues or any of my MPs from my party. That is the most critical thing in that statement. He has virtually disowned the Congress. Whether the Congress disowns Mr. Manmohan Singh or not is the issue. The fact is he has disowned his entire cabinet colleagues and his former MP colleagues in the party. That is very evident from his statement. He never says that we were lily white. All he says, I am lily white, my family and friends have not made money. He never says my cabinet...
By which interpretation of English language are you arriving at this conclusion?
Because it's very simple, very simple. It may be one. It may be one. Sir, please allow me to speak. I didn't interrupt. He was the Prime Minister. I know that. Wikipedia will tell me that. Don't have to tell me. Please understand, he has disowned the Congress party, his former cabinet colleagues. Let us be very clear about it. Sir, you forget all these things. We are not discussing those things.
You know, sir,
we are not discussing Modi. We are discussing Manmohan Singh.
Panic. Okay, let me put it this way.
It's a sign of sheer panic.
You see, a person who is in panic Jaiveer, look at the consequences and Mr. Shergill, I'm sorry to burst your bubble. And incidentally,
notice has been stayed by Supreme Court.
Mr. Shergill, don't give me legal mumbo jumbo, please. Don't give me legal mumbo jumbo.
BJP should be panicked.
Mr. Shergill, remember this.
Arnab, can I come in to just...
Gaurav, before you come in, I have one piece of advice for Jaiveer Shergill. Jaiveer, don't give me legal mumbo jumbo. A person in panic is a dangerous person. Manmohan Singh is in a... Please, sir, please.
Scams are decided on legal mumbo jumbo. They are not decided on motions
the scams are
revelation before a book launch.
Thank you for exposing the fact that you are using mumbo jumbo tonight.
Scam on legal principles and not media principles or some political vendetta principles.
Mr. Jaiveer Shergill, now don't repeat yourself, please, because isn't it a fact that the 2G scam occurred under his watch? Isn't it a fact that the TCWG scam happened under his watch? Isn't it a fact that Colgate happened under his watch? Isn't it a fact that Railgate happened under his watch? Isn't it a fact that the Augusta Westland scam occurred during his tenure? Isn't it a fact that 5 UPA union ministers had to step down because of allegations of impropriety against them?
Involved in the 2G scam are facing the music of the law. If you have any information, please give it to the court of law.
Can Manmohan Singh look away and say he's not responsible on the grounds that he didn't personally make any gains? What about his acts of omission? Now, I want to go to Gaurav Bhatia here because,
Arnab, you know... Can I now
yes, Gaurav Bhatia, go ahead. Yeah. Go ahead, Mr. Bhatia.
Yeah, Arnab, I think my friend Jaiveer was talking about legal parlance. Let me just say one thing. That the Prime Minister is the head of the cabinet and all the ministers together are collectively responsible for every act and omission. And if these scams happened during the UPA 2 regime and the Supreme Court went to the extent of actually cancelling the allocations, be it the 2G or the Colgate, and there are criminal trials going on, does he not think that it is appropriate that the then Prime Minister has to take responsibility and he cannot